Hello everyone, thank you for coming and I would like to start if I may. First, let me introduce myself. My name is Reza and this is my group. We are from group 4 and there is Miss Laila, Miss Karisma, Mr. Agam and Miss Adila. As you know from the title, we're going to talk about Satay building or Gedung Sate. This presentation is divided into 4 parts. Okay, I'll start with Miss Laila. The floor is yours.
Thank you, Reza. Satay Building is a dense heritage building on a Jalan Diponegoro, Bandung. This building is characteristic by a skewer-shaped ornament found on its center top. It has been a historical icon since ancient times, and this typical Bandung building now functions as the center government building of West Java and is a place for art festival and other activities. Architectural circles often make this building was as a study material regarding unique architecture because the shape of the building is influenced by European architecture. The establishment of the Satay building originated from the Dutch assessment that Batavia was no longer a proper capital city because of the development that occurred there. Gedung Satay building was built for the center of Dutch in this government because the official considered the eclipse in Bandung same as the climate in southern France when it was summer. The building construction involved 2,000 work of which 115 were carvers of tombstones and wood. The history of the Satay building also includes bloody events that occurred during the War for Independence in addition to the Bandung Lautan Api incident in the city of Bandung. The history of Gedung Sate continued in 1977 with the construction of a new building characterized by E.R. Sudibyo in 1980. The Satay building was better known as the Governor's Office because it was used as the active center of the West Java provincial government, which was previously located in the Kertamukti building on Jalan Berka, Bandung. Well, that is for me. Thank you.
Okay, thank you Reza. Okay, I will explain about the outer structure of the Satay building. The architecture of the Satay building combines several architecture streams into the design. In the construction process, the Dutch architect maestro Dr. Hendrik Petrus Bilek also advised to explain them in interpret traditional Indonesia element so that Satay building has unique architectural style in the form of blend of Indonesia European architecture. The windows adopt the Spade Morris Conpet and the Satay building uses the Italian Renaissance model. Furthermore, for the tower building there is an Asian style architecture, while the roof of the Satay building looks like a Byzantine temple or a pagoda in Italian. And for the top of Satay building where there is a pole with the shape of a skewer totaling 6 satay ornaments. Another version mentions whether guava or jasmine. Meanwhile, ornaments made of stone, which are located at the top of the main door of Satay building. are often identified with the architecture of Borobudur Temple. The shape of the appearance from the front of Sate Building, Bandung was very detailed, taken into account by the designer. The direction pattern apparently adopts the north-south axis direction. The Elikben faces Mount Malabar in the south and vice versa to the non-facing Mount Tangkuban Perahu. Well, that's it from me. Thank you.
Thank you, Reza. Here I will explain about the interior design in the Satay building. The notion of interior design is a matter related to the creative field along with technical solutions that are applied to the structure being built. The interior design itself is aimed at achieving the environment in a space. The existence of this is functional including to improve the quality of life and culture of its inhabitants and to create an aesthetic impression in a room so that it can look more attractive. And we can see that from inside the building. The building is very beautiful to look at. With a typical Dutch structure, this building shows a lot of history. With a high lobby roof, this building looks magnificent. When viewed from the picture, the building has many windows. Its use is also to provide natural light during the day to a room. There is a typical Dutch ornament. In the room, the dominant color is white. This room is the main room used as a meeting place and also seen from the inner structure is as a precise. That's for me. Thank.
Okay, thank you, Reza. Now, I want to tell about the garden of the Sate building. The design perfection of the Sate building can be seen when the land around it is given a garden with excellent arrangement concept. The Sate building use an open garden concept for part of the garden. With this open garden, tourists can take a picture with their family safely. Ornamental plants that are used only use a small size. It makes the building can be seen as a whole from the outside. The tall plants that are used only use coconut trees. The coconut trees is placed in a certain place. The same applies to the hedgerows in front of the building. The fence also does not use a high size. The fence only functions to dividing line. Okay, well that's it from me. I will hand it over to the moderator. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Well, now we move on to Q&A session. Does anyone have any question? No? Is that clear? Alright then. I would like to end this presentation because it seems that the time is running out. So, we hope our presentation will help you to know more about Sate building or Gedung Sate. Thank you for coming, thank you for attention, goodbye and have a nice day.